Hey, what's going on, guys?
Hey.
Yeah, if you wait too late, I think if you like for Facebook, if you're 9 minutes past the starting set time, it'll just automatically cancel it. So you can't be too late. So we're only 3 minutes late, not too bad. How's it going, everyone? Good morning.
Hey, everybody.
I'm Zach.
I'm Josh.
There's Josh. That's Josh. There he is down there.
Yes.
And we're back. Reincarnated G-Check is now Plamo no Trendo.
Yes, I love it.
Yes. I think it's a good name. We've been trying to think of a name the past couple days, and I think it's pretty good. What do you guys think? Let us know. I think it's good. Well, we talked about it anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Sort of like we wanted to include like some sort of Japanese, since most of what we're going to be looking at in these videos is probably going to be all Japanese stuff. So like having some sort of Japanese sounding titles was good, and then everyone knows Plamo Skuru, so Plamo Trendo. Sound pretty good.
Yeah, I think it's.
What do you think, Josh?
Yeah, I like it. It's just silly enough and just weird enough, especially to people who aren't involved in the hobby at all. So I like that kind of effect.
Right. And we thought Plamo was better than having like Gundam or even Mecha in the title. It'll probably be like 99% Mecha, that's true, but probably definitely not all Gunpla. We've seen a lot of Gunpla today because of today's theme, but I think we should maybe just introduce this idea of what these hashtags kind of are for people who maybe don't spend a lot of time on Twitter or any time on Twitter. Basically, this is kind of a Japanese Twitter community thing. Mostly, I don't really see many other non-Japanese people really using these hashtags too much. Maybe, like, I think I've seen maybe Moki use it a couple times. A couple people who are kind of like hip to what's cool on
Twitter. like us, yes.
Yeah. So if you follow a lot of Japanese builders on Twitter, you've probably seen like some of these. You may be seeing like scrolling through your feed one day and you see, hey man, why is everyone posting pictures of Gogg builds today? Because they do these like kind of daily themes. I don't think they usually don't like pop up like every day. It's just kind of like organically, I think, whenever one like kind of starts trending. It's every few days or something you usually see one. So there's different themes. Like, so the one we're going to be taking a look at today is the Gogg no Hi, this is Gogg Day, and then like other ones will be like red mobile suits, or so I've seen like just Char mobile suit ones too, or there was another recent one too of green theme.
Yeah. I think my first one was I just noticed everybody was posting like multiple photos of the back view of their Gunpla, and it'd be like just 4 photos of 4 different. And I'm like, what is this? And then I realized more people. And I'm like, oh, it must be a trend. And that's cool because instead of just having a post of 4 photos of just one model, you're just getting 4 models and you're seeing the back, which I reckon the back view is the best anyway. Yeah. So that's when I first found it. It's cool.
Yeah, it's really cool. And most of the time, I think modelers not necessarily sharing new works. So like a lot of the stuff we'll be seeing today is not necessarily like all new or recent works by some of these modelers and stuff, but they'll just share, whatever's related to the trend. And most of the time, I think probably almost all the time, the hashtags that they use are always in Japanese too. So I think probably if you can't read Japanese or if you don't translate the tweet, then you might kind of just be scrolling past, not really noticing that they're all using the same hashtag too. So anyway, so now you guys have an idea of kind of what the deal is. We're going to be taking a look at some stuff here. And, I was thinking, Josh, the problem is that like when I'm scrolling Twitter, I like to save a lot of photos.
Oh man, my Twitter folder on my phone is so big. And I just go back into it and I'll check it, and I just love every photo that I look at. It's the best.
I know so I was thinking like that's gonna be the problem. Like as we're going through this, is like finding cool stuff. I'm not gonna be able to save it. I'm gonna have to go back and find it later or something.
Oh damn it! Yeah, anybody out there who doesn't follow builders on Twitter, you gotta do it. I enjoy going on there more than Instagram and Facebook for just having a look at images. Everything is quality, and it's super inspiring, and you're going to save a lot of photos. It's great.
It seems like a lot more non-Japanese, non-Asian, like Western builders, America and European builders use Instagram a lot more. So like if I want to check out like some of what those guys are working on, I'll check out Instagram. I want to check out like what people in Japan are working on. I'll check out Twitter.
Yeah.
And Koreans are kind of like everywhere in between. They're kind of like all over the place. And I don't know, other Southeast Asian countries, where do you see a lot of people posting like Thai or Philippine builders?
Thai, Philippine. It's probably mainly Facebook. Yeah.
Yeah. I see their stuff there, but Instagram, I think too. There's quite a few modelers that I like that I follow a lot on Instagram, like from Malaysia or Indonesia or something. All right. Well, anyway, let's get to it. Yeah. All right.
So how do I say today's hashtag trend? How do I say it?
Gogg no hi.
Gogg no hi. Okay.
And this character here is just for day. He.
Okay. Yeah. Cool.
Yes. So that'll be the main. I mean, they'll some of these tweets will have some other different hashtags in there as well, but that's the main hashtag here that people are using. So, this is something that I've seen shared around, over the past since whenever these were made. I don't remember when, but I've seen these before. Have you seen these before?
No. So it's like chef mobile suits.
Well, it looks like what this
cooking.
Yeah. I think what this person did is just kind of collect a few related photos to put them together. But yeah, it was something, and I can't read the text there, unfortunately. But yeah, it was these were on display. It looks like this in like Volks or something, or in Yodobashi. It looks like it's in a big store there, probably in Akihabara, I would imagine. But yeah, it was some collaboration thing, right? But just kind of some silly Goggs. I think there's going to be a lot of silly builds today.
Yeah. Gogg tends to never be serious.
Well,
except for this one. Well, I spoke too soon. Jeez.
One thing I want to do too, with this show is also just kind of highlighting different Japanese builders. So sometimes people will ask me like to recommend some different builders to follow on Twitter, because they know I follow a lot of them. So if you guys see any stuff you like, check out some of these builders on Twitter, right? So using those Kotobukiya weapons parts, you see a lot of those on like the old 1 Year War Xeon mecha suits, right?
Is that because they don't come with much in the kit, or what they come with is?
Yeah, and I think just the style kind of matches, especially for like the aquatic mobile suits like that, like the big kind of claw weapon, something, or like sometimes a lot of times you'll see like the Zogok or something with like the hammer fist like version of that weapon, because it has like it's similar to what the mobile suit like actually uses, but it's like kind of a more stylized version of that. Right. But yeah, this one's
hands.
Those are also Kotobukiya MSG weapons parts. That giant hand,
the big giant one. Yep.
I think Justin used one of those for a build before, right? For Zogok, I think.
Oh man, just one hand?
I don't remember, but I'm pretty sure I remember Justin using one or two of those hands for like an HG Zogok or something. This is definitely that kind of. I see a lot of these, especially out of Japan, but I mean it's kind of similar to like Win's style a little bit too.
It just looks super military now, with all the extra panels on top, like a tank with extra armor and stuff.
But like very, very dark, just in theme. It doesn't really have like any like popping highlights, anything, Even the decals in white are just like filtered
brown
over
white.
A bunch. Yeah. You can like barely see the decals on there and everything. It has super dirty, kind of grungy look to it, and like heavily modified, sort of steampunk, kind of. It's
little
not
bit,
like just in the fact that it looks like it's got kind of like stuff like bolted all over it, kind of, I definitely prefer it like this, I think, personally, without the backpack stuff. Just the hands, everything is cool. The backpack's a little much for me.
It distracts from the little top silhouette kind of zone of the head and the shoulders.
Yeah, that's such a cool look for it to have like that
Mm.
without the stuff going on the back, right? The
Because you
LED, of
missed like
course.
the toughness of him.
Yeah. Like you said, that the silhouette on the top is so cool. The head and the
Mm.
shoulders. What would be cool is to have one of these hands, and I don't think he did this. It doesn't look like it. It looks like just some red paint, but like in the knuckles to like drill that out and have like LED light poking out, like piping out through like those holes in the knuckles on the hand. That'd be cool
Oh
too.
yeah, yeah.
Mm. All right. So that was from Mizuken. Cool. This is not a Gogg, so it's a high Gogg, I guess.
Yeah.
Classic HG. Have you ever
Oh
built one?
man, I have built one. I snapped one, and I just love it. And I bought a second one because I wanted to do some modding and stuff on it. It's just
Mm,
such a good design, and I'd
yeah,
like to paint one. Yeah, it's so cool.
it's so cool.
Mm.
A master grade of that would be amazing. I love it.
Oh, don't even. Oh, I didn't never even thought of that. Oh, that'd be so good.
And I think
Wow.
like among, I think it's like a really popular mobile suit design. I think compared to like
Mm,
a lot of like the other, like the Gogg or like the Zogok. I think
mm.
this one I think has a lot of popularity. I think too.
I'm thinking just because it feels like it's a modern design. The other ones really feel old, and this
Mm,
just feels like timeless and like modern. Yeah, for an amphibious.
I mean, it's got like this, kind of similar aesthetic, right? Of like the shoulders and like the head and torso being kind of like combined to one, like the big stocky
Mm.
legs and like the like extendo spring arms. But it's just done, yeah, and like you said, so much more of like a modern, like visually appealing way, I think.
Mm.
Yeah,
Oh, so good.
compared to the derpy Gog.
Dirt. Yeah, that's what the old ones have is dirt.
Yeah.
Man.
Uh, but I mean, like,
Eventually, I'll stop laughing at the Gog when I see it.
like the gigantic feet, is like, okay, the arms are okay, but it's the torso for me that's just like so goofy looking.
Yeah, yeah.
It's just like it's like a like weird like Star Wars hand grenade with like some arms and legs stuck onto it.
Totally, totally.
Yeah.
You're right. Yeah,
And
yeah.
just
Just
like
a
the
little
big
round fat guy.
I don't know. It's definitely got the diaper. People talk about how like some mobile suits,
Oh
like even the
yes,
Gundam looks like it's wearing a diaper, but this is like it's like
yeah.
super diaper looking.
Definitely a bit of sumo diaper nappy going on there.
Mm. Like even this, you can see how even just a little bit of modifications on this one, and just a nice
Mm,
paint job. It definitely looks a lot better than just like
mm.
the stock brown. That's a pretty cool look there as well.
What's the
Um,
other guy on the right? I forget his name.
uh, I'm suddenly drawing a blank too. Um, damn.
Did they re-release a new kit of that recently?
Did they? No.
No. Am I thinking of something? Maybe I'm thinking of something else. The oh, darn it.
They're at like I think
Or
C3 or something at maybe 2 years ago. There was a Thunderbolt versions that someone made like a resin kit, like a Thunderbolt version of that.
okay. Mm-mm.
Maybe that's what
No,
you're
I'm
thinking of.
thinking. I'm thinking of the other
The
kit that looks like it's like kind of a mouth that opens. Is that what I'm thinking of?
the Shamblo.
No, not Shamblo. No. Okay, never mind. I'll think of it.
Anyway, it's the Zoc. Someone said in the
Zoc.
comments. Yes.
Zoc. Yes.
Thank you, Ricardo. Yes. Yeah, I think the Zoc. That's if anything could be even more goofy looking than the Gogg. Is maybe the Zoc. Yeah.
Oh man, yeah. And the name, I love it. What do we want
Mm,
to think of? I don't know. Zoc, Gog. Yep, print it. Do it. That's it. Perfect names.
mm,
Yep. But yeah,
yeah.
the little details added on this, it just gets rid of it being super cartoon toy. Like it looks like it's
Yeah.
jumped. Originally, it looked like it jumped out of the cartoon, but this makes it a bit
Mm,
realer. Yeah.
yeah.
Same with the
Yeah.
colors.
The tiny little looks like probably a little photo etch part or something maybe there on the front of the crotch. Just like nice little detail added, and on the back of the legs, the little bits there at the bottom of the back of the leg.
Yeah.
Just help kind of break it up instead of being one big, huge, solid chunk, right?
Yeah. Mm.
So I like that.
That's
That
such a
was
simple backpack. It's so
yeah,
simple.
right. I know because I never really knew until I was looking at through some of these posts the other day. I never really kind of like had any mental image of what the Gogg's backpack looked like. And I
I
saw
didn't know he
one.
had one until this. Yeah.
I know, right? I saw one. Maybe we'll come across it here as we're going through. I saw one with like a modified version of the backpack. Basically, what the modeler was doing was like cutting it and like making it larger. And I was like,
Oh yeah.
is that a completely like scratch built backpack? And it was like, no, it's just the stock backpack that he's just making larger. I just never really knew what the backpack looked
No.
like on it.
Oh, man. We just thought, oh, it looks so good from the front. There can't be anything better on the back.
I know. So it's weird. I don't know. But these are really
man.
cool.
This is why you follow Twitter Japanese.
Yes.
You get to see cool shots like this. Oh man.
Yeah, I love the group shots. It's nice when you see like the solo shots. We can see like all the details up close, but the group shots really cool too.
So this just shows how many builds some people have done. Wow.
Yeah, and it's cool to see too. Yeah, when people have like the kits that they really like, you know, like this person obviously really likes these like 1 Year War aquatic Ziamoses, right? So I feel like for me and you, maybe a lot of people, we just kind of build a lot of random stuff, whatever, kind of like whatever we like. But you do come across these builders too, just build like the same kind of stuff all the time. But it's cool.
Yeah.
Cool to see.
It's great. Man, the Gogg up on the back right with the little mouth there, like the
little shark mouth on there.
Yeah. Oh man, that's cool.
Yeah, and on the Gogg, I love the little red pinstripes there on it.
Yeah, see, already I'm like, oh, Gogg, look at that.
Yeah, I mean that. If it didn't have those little red stripes on there, right, it'd just be kind of like lost in the background. But it's such a nice popping detail on there.
Man, so instead of like painting that piece of the torso, painting out like a muted red, you just put a couple of lines and it breaks it up. Oh, yeah. See, that one would be saved in my phone just for that. Just for
yeah. I know. Just to remember that idea, like, oh, I got to make some like just tiny red stripes on the dark mobile suit.
I've done that so much with the past, I guess, builds I've done. I've gone back through my feed and then seen little bits, and I'm like, oh, do that, and I make a note to do on my custom or something like that.
Yep.
It's so cool.
Little things like that, or like just these details. Like for example, it's kind of hard to see, but I think like on the kind of green high Gogg that's like kind of cut off on the side there next to the Gogg, he's got that little kind of antenna bit or something like that on the head. Kind of hard to see what that is. It looks like it's either maybe some sort of little antenna, or it looks like maybe it's supposed to be like some sort of like wire, so either like some like aquatic like submarine or mobile suit or something like that, having like some kind of like wire tied off on like the antenna, you know what I mean, kind of.
Yeah,
I'm not exactly sure, or like kind of a wire and like pin something to kind of hold something in place.
Oh yeah, like on the top of your bonnet on your car when you have a fast
car. Like that. Man. Looks like that. I don't know. I can't really see exactly, but something like that. So it'd be, like you're saying, like going back and saying like, oh, that's a really cool detail, and like finding a way to put that like into your build, just that one little bit. Yeah, I really like those, and there's like all the muted color schemes all together look really nice as well.
Man, mute forever. It's so good. It just makes them look real.
It's hard to do though. I've been like finding out, because it's really hard to like kind of, when you're toning down the colors to make the colors really light, it's kind of, I find it's kind of hard to picture like just how light the color is going to be without it being like too bright, but not too desaturated, but just like that right amount of saturation it's hard to do.
Do you think are these mixed colors, or is this like washes put on afterwards?
That could be too. They could be desaturated with washes. That's I think that's probably, it does look like that there's some of that going on as well, but for most of them it doesn't look like a ton of that anyway.
No,
but it does look like, and yes, you can do that. This is cool. I've seen this before too. I
haven't seen this
a while back, so this is also not anything new. It's like And I don't think that this was anything official. I think this was just like some fan art. But there was a few different things of this, like this kind of similar style. If anyone knows in the comments, anyone remembers about this, these I think came out a few years ago. There was a few different illustrations, kind of similar like this, but sort of like mixing like the G unit, you know, the Gundam Wing side story G unit.
Oh no, G unit.
Yeah. Like these. This is actually a good example because I think it's actually based off this one. Bandai just reissued the G unit kits after a long time, so I picked up a couple of them. But like, here's one, for example, of the Esculapius,
totally.
and it transforms. It's gonna be kind of hard to see because it's dark. Yeah, it's too dark, but it transforms like that and looks like this. So I think
that really does. Yeah.
If I remember correctly, whoever made these illustrations, they did a few of them, and they did it in kind of the like G unit style and like their transformation, like this is, but of like 1 Year War Xeon mobile suits kind of stuff. Like
man, it's well done. That's cool.
Let me just check the comments if anyone else remembers any more of these, and I'd love to show you guys a couple more of them because I remember there was a few, but it would take me a while to search and find them. But anyway, the high Gogg there. So you can see like how like the flaps for the feet like fold up, and there's just regular Gundam feet underneath there.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. And the claw hand parts I think would like fit up into the shoulders there, and it's got just regular arms inside there, and the part over the head like folds back. Buzz Lightyear style.
Yeah, totally. It looks like the yellow kind of chains from the arms are extending back out of the elbows, maybe.
Or or like or they fold up onto the backpack or something.
Backpack, yeah.
Yeah. So I wish I could show you some more of those. Here's another silly one.
Here we go. Yes.
Monthly I'll go to Grand Big Mac. Just that's funny like on its own.
So good.
Oh no.
Oh no. Oh boy.
Poking out shot there. It reminds me of like what, Jurassic Park or Jurassic World, where the claws reaching out of the egg, you know?
Oh yeah.
Oh no.
Hey, oh my gosh, yes. It looks like Ronald, man.
Even with the red afro, what is that?
Yeah, I guess that's what makes Ronald, is a red afro and a red nose. I never realized. Oh my gosh.
I'm trying to see what is that though on its head. It's like it's just like rolled up a blob of like red Play-Doh and like
yeah,
up the head.
Yeah, some clay.
Something. It's too goofy. But yeah, he did it.
Yeah, that's it. Man, the whole McDonald's themes. There was a EXS maybe that was shared around the last week or so. And man, so much work for it to be a McDonald's theme. Yeah.
Yeah. Different from like Story Kim's like series of like designer painted kits. Remember that?
Oh yeah.
They were like Louis Vuitton.
Louis Vuitton. Yep.
Like that I can kind of see because it's like a designer brand, but doing so like putting that much work into something like to make it McDonald's themed, like
McDonald's, yeah. You take it into the local McDonald's to the manager, and they're like, "Okay, yeah,
nice one."
Yep.
This guy does a lot of these underwater photos, so I really recommend this. Have you seen this guy's page?
I must, because I've seen a lot of these underwater ones. Yeah.
Yep.
That's good. And this is where I'll like stop and go to my Twitter and start following people that you're showing me.
yeah. I definitely recommend checking this guy out because these underwater shots that he does. So I think maybe maybe it's either it must be his job or his hobby. Maybe he's like a scuba instructor or something like that, I would imagine.
Yeah.
So that's why he's like always going out with his model kits in the water.
Man, this would be hard to do. Jeez.
It'd be cool. Yeah.
unless he's masking out like a display stand or something, he's just like setting them there, and they're just kind of. I guess maybe they might be neutral buoyancy, and he can just kind of swim around taking shots. Yeah,
maybe. Yeah. Or if he's like taking it in. Yeah, there's got to be like a bunch of airs just stuck in there, so like maybe they would be kind of sinking slowly, I would imagine, maybe. But some really cool. There's just the high Gogg, a little more stylistic one there. But yeah, some really cool ones on his page there.
And this is what I love: being an adult and a grown up, and just playing with your stuff because it's fun. It's great.
Yeah. These ones. This is not related, but it just suddenly reminds me of that one months ago. That builder. Remember, I'm sure we talked about this tweet where the builder was like taking a picture of his kit, like it was like on the edge of the bridge, and it fell into the water.
I thought of that last week, and I was like, oh,
no. If
so
you guys,
bad.
Yeah, if any of you guys watching don't know, it'd be impossible to find. I don't know. I wouldn't be able to find it again. But anyway, there was a builder was showing pictures, and like he had is like what do you call that? Just on like the handrail
just
or
a railing on like a bridge over a lake or something.
Yeah. The ledge just on the side of a bridge.
And this was one he'd been working on for like months or two. We've been seeing the progress in Twitter, right? Yeah, it wasn't the silver bullet. It was one of those kind of
yeah. I forget what kit it was, but I think you're right. It was something like that.
Yeah. What's the silver bullet, but not the silver bullet? What's it like?
The Dovin Wolf.
Dovin Wolf. I think it was a Dovin that he'd done in like a purple, muted purpley blue. And we've been seeing it followed. And then there was this photo of him taking the photo on there, and then a photo of it floating down in the lake.
Oh my god! Yeah. That would suck so bad. Assuming you could get it out, it probably would be fine.
Yeah.
But man,
yeah.
Oof, I'd be freaking out.
Oh man.
Then like he or someone like went in the water and got it, right?
I don't actually know, because I remember when we first found out, I was like, did they get it back? Like, why is there no photo of it like drying on some paper towel? Oh, because it would suck if it just sank.
He did like a follow-up tweet later, like showing that he got it back.
Oh, okay.
I think so. Anyway, I'll look maybe later if I can find that, guys. I'll post it on my Facebook page or something. Here's just a goofy Gogg doing a Kamehameha. Okay, and animation. Okay, hi Gogg. Let's just stick to the Goggs.
Yeah, we gotta stick with Gogg. Yeah. Oh no, here we go.
This guy too. Yeah, I saw a bunch of his work at Shizuoka last year.
Oh, damn you! Yes.
Really cool work. But I didn't see this one. He didn't have this there at the time. But this is pretty funny.
That's good.
Just the arm.
Yep. Man, that'd be pretty terrifying if that came out of the water, life size.
No doubt.
Scary arm.
And how much fun would that be? Yeah, it's taking this.
Okay.
From the anime. I wouldn't remember that shot at all.
No.
But that's cool. And just how cool would that be to just be doing a diorama and all you have to build of the kit is just like half the arm.
Man, yep, that's it.
Done with the kit.
So easy. Chop it off and put it on.
I mean, it definitely would have been cooler if he would have made the diorama like extending to under the water and like showing the mobile suit under the water too. Would have been cool, but this is also just
it's fun. It's great. Yeah.
It's goofy. Also, like if you're thinking like the actual logistics of this, the arm is very close to the edge of that, so the Gogg's gotta be like right up against that.
Underneath it, yeah. He's pushed right up against it.
But
so the realism here is just totally lost now. I hate it.
Disqualified. Yeah. Definitely another recommended channel. recommended Twitter page there. He had this model of like this like guy wearing an Easy 8 helmet. He had that there. Shizuoka is so goofy. It's like a guy with glasses and like a necktie, but no shirt, and with an Easy 8 helmet. It's so weird.
What? Relating to anything or just no?
I think I don't know. I won't I won't guess. I won't speculate on this. No Gogg here, but this is a really cool diorama. So we'll just take a quick look at this. I love that. Just giving the gym a little hug. Yeah. The arm
that's
wrapped
cool
around.
angle. Ah, sweet.
Because the cool thing, yeah, you sometimes see like the claw like grabbing him or something, but like the actual like arm totally wrapped around it is like a pretty unique thing. I think never really seen that before. Similar like this is pretty normal.
Yeah, yeah.
Just the Gogg just giving them the pow pow. And against the unicorn is pretty funny too. That's no, it's not. Hopefully we'll get to that, to the builder, the guy who hand paints his decals, you know?
Oh, that's right.
I saw he posted one too. So hopefully we'll see that. These also not Goggs, but some cool paint jobs there. Those colors are nice. There you go. Dom color scheme. I love the tiny little bit of red there around the eye, like that.
Oh yeah.
That's super cool.
Wow, what is this? Is this like an old toy, or is it like the OG kit?
It looks like it's just the 80s kit, probably.
Yeah, okay.
Or, yeah, I don't know. I'd have to see what the 80s kit looks like. Let's see if it looks like this.
I didn't know he had a category just called old.
Yeah, dude, old. He's been building up. Is it that? Maybe. Doesn't look quite right. Oh, maybe it is.
I think that's it.
Probably. He fixed it up a little bit. Yeah, but I assume that that's the old 144 scale kit. Oh, the backpack. What is that?
What is the whole thing? His butt is so flat.
Oh yeah, I know too. It's just nothing there. Hey, easy to sit down. Don't have to worry about like sitting in a rifle or something, you know. But the Dom colors work really well for that. It looks cool.
Yeah, they do.
I mean,
that's almost like the
design, right?
The thing that's letting down the Gogg is his color scheme. It's just mustard and brown, right? Yeah.
The colors are pretty bad. Yeah. I think they could work like done a little bit differently. Here you go.
Yes.
May 9th is Gogg Day.
It's Gogg Day.
Indeed. Oh no, even Bandai got in on it.
Oh what? Wow. No way. No way. I never would have picked that.
Yeah. That's cool. Yeah, I don't think I've ever noticed that either. Bandai actually getting in on the Gogg love.
That's great. Man, that first Gogg, he actually looks pretty good because what is that? What line is that?
Converge.
Oh, Converge, that's it. Yeah. I don't know why the proportions just look a little bit better for some reason.
They do, yeah. Definitely. A lot of stuff actually ends up looking better in Converge form. Here you go. You got the whole 1 year war lined up. Look at the gym. The gym is great. The gym visor head.
Oh man, he looks so happy.
And the Gundam too. It's got like a pug face.
It does too. Oh man. Oh, the Zaku and Goof look great.
Yeah, the Zaku and Goof are like they're like kind of legit looking. They look pretty cool. They just look like stylized Zaku and Goofs. You don't like. That's cool. And man, even like the whole like this is a ton of work on these.
Yeah, well, of course. These are.
Can you imagine modifying just like the center section of the body for all these? Like, that's a lot.
Oh man. Yep, that's a lot. That's a lot of work. Because
So
that
I
would just
wonder
all be scratch. Hey.
yeah, just the heads. I would imagine it would have to be just kind of all scratchy. Maybe using like half the head, 'cause, like the back half probably is just kind of like just round or whatever. But yeah, all the midsection would be kind of tricky too. So I wonder if like someone else did the illustration and then he was like, "Oh, those are cool. I'm gonna actually make those."
That's what I
Or
was just wondering. Yeah.
if he did the illustration and then made the kits, or vice versa, or what? I wonder. But let's see. Yeah, there's nothing there to see in the text about that. But
damn it, give us information, people. Come on.
yeah. I like small detail too. You notice I was thinking like just at first when I was looking at this, that all the legs are just the stock legs, but he did modify the legs on the gun cannon version to have the panel line going down the center of the legs. Just like the only one that's a little bit different in the legs, aside from the gun tank, obviously. But
yeah, man, that's cool.
Yeah,
the RX-78. Oh my gosh,
that's a labor of love. You got to really be dedicated for that. Well, it's kind of thing like I would never want to spend that much time to actually build these, but like it's cool. That's really cool. I'm glad someone did.
Say, yeah, something like this is you get. It's like when you collect toys, say like I don't know, the Ninja Turtles, and you got to get all 4 of the Ninja Turtles or something, and until you get all 4, you're on a mission, and it's just driving you itself, like the hunt for them or something. So it'd be the same with this. You go, man, sweet, I'm going to do all 6 of these, or 9, 7, 8. And he just would have been on a mission and getting so much satisfaction, getting one done and working on the other one. Yeah, that's cool.
I'd love to see another shot of just a group shot of all of them together, right? I mean, this is like Brady Bunch version of that, but just to see them all together would be cool too. I wonder if like we should have thread.
Oh yeah,
maybe. Oh, there's some close-up pictures here.
Yes,
that's cool.
Wow.
Oh, there's the gun tank with legs.
Man.
That's cool.
Yeah, I want these like shot with like a realistic kind of sky background or something, so they just look real, even though they're super not real.
Yeah, some nice outdoor shots would look really nice, eh?
Yeah,
definitely. Because like the nice painting, appreciating on those, that kind of paint job always looks really good in natural light. That same person did another illustration there. Oh, what is this?
Yes.
I gotta check the translation on this.
What is the head on that?
I'm guessing that's just a quote. I'm guessing this is something. I don't know what this is from. Probably from some obscure Japanese mecha anime or something, probably that I've never heard of. But I'm guessing that quote is also maybe just from the anime. If any of you guys know, it's I don't know. Shout out in the comments. But the painting is really cool. They're kind of like what would you call that? It's not a marble effect, but it's
I don't know, like not modeled.
It's similar like that, but man, what would you call that? It doesn't quite look like he was going for like that like underwater light kind of shimmer.
Yeah,
similar like that, but I don't think that's what he was trying to do, you know?
Kind of like just old metal, sort of. Oh, somebody in the chat said Shovel Knight from the game. That might be what it is.
Giant. So they're saying Gogg.
Giant Gogg.
Gogg, yeah, seems like that's the thing. I know Gogg I've heard of before. I know they have like the thing on the head too, so that's
I think that's it. Yeah, that's right. Yep.
But that painting, that painting is really cool though. It's like just kind of appreciating, well, like all over the place, just kind of went crazy with it, right?
Yeah.
It looks like that kind of. It's kind of hard to tell. But
and what are those cannons in the belly? I actually don't know.
Yeah. I think like the scatter beam cannon kind of thing.
Yeah.
If I remember correctly, I could be wrong. I'm certainly no Gogg expert. But yeah, if I remember correctly, that's what those are. This is super cool. This
That's
is
cool.
another from Sat Plamo.
Oh,
definitely a
man.
recommended.
Anytime
builder.
I see that logo pop up in my
Yeah.
feed, I'm like, yes, come on, give me it.
You know it's gonna be something good. This is both of these are awesome. I love this. I remember this one because I love how the head panel is sunken down into there. It's got that little bit kind of like
Oh, it is too. Even
there.
more sunken. I didn't even notice. That's brilliant.
Yeah.
Damn it.
That's just a small tweak to the design like that. It's super cool.
He's like, it's
anyway.
like an already a sunken head, and he's like, nah, I want it more.
Yep. And yeah, I mean, it's a cool look for that. But with both of these, just like setting like the mono eye, you have like more of an internal space there around the mono eye, you know? Yeah. So that's a cool look for both of these.
Yeah, it is. It makes it look realer for sure. Yeah.
Instead of having like just a flat space and then like a jewel mono eye just like stuck on it, you know?
Yeah. Oh man.
I love the camo on this too.
That's so good. Yeah. It's hard for me to see on my screen. Is it like camo or is it just very weathered?
Let me hang on. It's camo. I'm trying. There you go. I'll zoom in a little bit more here for you.
Oh yeah, cool.
There you go. You can see it, especially on the legs there.
Oh yeah.
It's just really dark, and up on the shoulders too. So like he didn't do it on the arms or like the thighs. It looks like so it's just on certain areas of the build, which is cool. And like the stripes on the shoulder are really cool as well too.
That's great, man. See it just adds all the colors and the decal just gives it a bit more seriousness, which just makes the design cool. Oh man.
Say in terms of like other modification to just like the general design, there's not a whole lot of like stuff that's really changed. It's just like a lot of little things, right?
Little details, some panel lines and stuff. Yeah.
It looks like he maybe reshaped the shoulders a little bit.
Yeah, I can't remember if they've been sharpened or not. Yeah. Oh man, that's cool. Man, it makes me want to get a Gogg.
Yeah. I love that build too.
Whoa.
Wow.
That's
this
great.
one is like I think like the colors of it especially just sort of for some reason it really gives me kind of like a Metal Gear kind of vibe to it. I don't know.
Oh yeah.
Sort of.
I'm not too much of a Metal Gear dude. So, yeah.
Not a metalhead.
Not a metalhead, yeah. Gearhead.
Here's also a high Gogg, but this is pretty cool. Using the amazing Gogg arms.
Yes, those arms.
Yeah, it sucks that kit was a P Bandai kit because I want to buy like 3 of them, like just to have these arms for different kit bashes.
I didn't realize it was P Bandai because I remember everybody flipping out when it got announced because they're just so cool.
Yeah.
No way.
There's such cool parts just like for kit bashing, right? But the being P Bandai, it's a lot.
Oh man.
This is in general a bit much for me though. It's not really quite to my taste, and the flow of this one doesn't really quite work for me. A little bit less on there is better, I think.
Yeah, definitely.
It kind of goes from least to most here.
I think with the arm cannons on, but no side skirts is my
yeah.
That'd
have been a good stopping point. This is just way too much. But, yeah. Here from exam BD21. There's a lot of cool stuff in this build.
What?
So the gym is cool. So did he build this and take pictures of this and then put it into the diorama? It looks like it.
What? No way.
Right. It is. I mean, that's the
Yeah,
build, right? Yeah,
that's it.
that's pretty awesome.
Oh my gosh.
Just have
Wow.
this
Just a
huge
cool,
custom build.
yep, that you can put on display.
Now I'm gonna put it like half underwater.
What?
It's just. I mean, it still looks great though. I think
Oh
this is the
yeah.
kind of thing you really need to see in person. You can't
Mm-mm.
off of just like 2 or 3 photos. You can't really get a good look at this.
Man, the posing is so good.
It's really cool, and I love that. Uh, it looks like it's kind of hard to tell in this photo, but it looks like that's supposed to be like a
A
kind of
drop.
carrier that like the gym
Mhm.
like just dropped in off of this thing. So like these are like the cables off that.
Oh,
So that's cool, and I love this.
that's really cool.
You can kind of see it here a little bit at the very bottom of the picture, the open hatch in the front of the Gogg's leg.
Mm.
So it looks like it's like some maybe missile or something in there
Yeah,
down
can
here.
you see it? Oh yeah. Oh, with a little bit of orange. Oh.
That's a cool idea because it has like
Mm.
this. The lower leg is so big and bulky. If you imagine that actually it's bulky like that, because it actually opens up and there's something inside there.
Yeah, that's a
a cool
great idea.
Mm. Yeah, I like that. That's quite interesting. The little missiles in the fingers too is an interesting idea there too. How the claws, it looks like the
Yeah,
claws
yeah.
just like folded down, and inside
Oh, it
there's
is
little missiles.
too. And it comes out like the back of the knuckle. Yep.
Yeah,
Like the
interesting.
what's it? Mazinger, how like with his elbows.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
See, I wouldn't be able to do that. I'd be like, I'd get it in there and paint it just on the bits where I know you'll see stuff. I wouldn't be able to. I wouldn't
Mm.
paint the whole thing and then put it in. That's some integrity there, some scale model integrity.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to tell. I would assume that he didn't do a whole lot to the backside of this, but I mean, still, yeah, it's a lot of work to just like have it sitting there where it's like not even really like even the star of the show, right?
Yeah, yeah.
But it's still pretty awesome.
That's really good, man.
And no other thread to that to see some more photos, but all right. This was this weathering almost looks like that's just right on the plastic and not painted, isn't it?
I can't remember if it is it a bit more orangey yellow or is the original yellow like that, like a
This looks like that's like the actual plastic colors, and he's just
okay
like laid a bunch of like dry brushing
oil,
and filtering,
grime
kind of
stuff. Mm.
just right on the plastic, and then decals top coated, right, whatever like that. Looks like it's maybe unpainted fully. Well, you would know. You're the master of that.
I know. Yeah, that's it. Totally.
You're supposed to identify that.
Man, you guys you still using paint? Are you? Oh man.
Yeah. You gotta let us know about that. I love the goofy eye decals on the. Did you notice that?
Oh no, I didn't. Oh, they are too. Oh, that looks so. Oh, so it looks like it's a like it's a mouth.
It's so goofy.
Oh, yeah. I just realized if you swapped out the jewel eye with like a little tongue thing, it would just look terrible. Because it looks like it's got no nose or anything.
Yeah.
Oh man,
that's a goofy one.
Oh, angry.
That's interesting. Here's some more photos from that same guy. These are all high Gogg shots, but
yeah,
still.
that one I remember seeing that. That's cool.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome. I like this.
Oh,
it's nice.
Yeah.
Still, though, I mean, you would think like in this like taking a photo like this, like you could like imagine the scale of it, but it still looks really small. It doesn't actually look like it's like a gigantic mobile suit, right?
Yeah.
I
And I
wonder.
don't know if you need to get like physically closer so you get a little bit of the wide angle kind of exaggeration or not. I'm not too sure.
Yeah, I'm just thinking like, how would you take this photo to make it look so that it's like actually looks like a gigantic
Yeah,
robot?
because
I
with
wonder.
normal kits, you just get down to the level of their feet and you shoot from there up, and that makes it feel like it. Yeah, I don't know. I think you just have to get closer to it.
Yeah, because like even this, I don't know.
Yeah. Now I want to solve that.
Yeah, interesting. At the well, oh well, it's getting winter for you. It's getting warm here for us anyway.
Oh yeah.
This one actually is 1/100 scale. So I think like for most of the ones we've seen so far have all been the high grade, but I forgot there actually is a master grade of this, you know?
Why does this? Am I just getting numb to the design? This just looks kind of nice.
Wait, there is, isn't there? Isn't there a master grade Gogg?
I thought the background before on one of the photos had the master grade box. Yeah.
Yeah, I had to check. I didn't remember. There's but wow.
Okay, so this has had a ton of work done to it. Yeah. Man.
This is from that modeler who usually does a lot of Mechatro stuff. I know, like, I follow because he does and I wonder, I don't know, but I was wondering about this yesterday actually while I was looking at some of his stuff. Is that I wonder if he does some of the design work for the Mechatro series too. I don't know because I always see him sharing Mechatro stuff and like designs and stuff like that, but I don't know actually how involved he actually is or if he just enjoys them. But
I mean, this looks way better. Yeah. The feet have a bit more of a toe on them. It's not just like this sudden drop down.
Yeah.
And he looks meaner up top in the head as well.
Sort of. The arms are a bit too thin for me. I think a little bit kind of.
Yeah, just a little bit thicker would have been good.
I think it would be cool. But
oh man, I'm surprised at how good that looks. Yeah.
Huh. Hi Gogg. Here we go.
Oh, cool.
From Naomo Ka Love. This is really interesting. That head.
He's lifted up the bottom, the chin piece.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out. What did he do with that?
I think he's cut it off like at the jaw and then just taken the whole thing and moved it up and glued it back on.
Yeah. Strange. Because like it doesn't have the raised part like above the eye too. It's not that raised, I don't think either.
Okay, so he's put in a bit of a dom.
You can see like on this one, it's just sticking
up a little
bit.
Raised.
But yeah, here it's raised a lot more.
Okay, so he's probably just built it up. Yeah.
It's a cool modification to the shoulder too. The circular part added on the top, and then like it's like kind of splitting the shoulder, and instead of like one big huge piece, that's kind of like the two pieces there. Those look cool, and I like the little like armor bits like at the top of the chest underneath the chin there.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Yeah.
Good colors too. Super muted brown.
It's the original color scheme, right? But it's not quite so mustardy.
Yeah.
Taking out all the yellow, basically. And the weathering
backpack looks
nice
good
on that too.
Yeah. Yeah, backpack looks cool.
Yeah, the backpack looks. I was noticing that too. It looks modified quite a bit. All the detail added, like the little vent kind of on the side there. Definitely a lot better than like just a big flat panel on that, right?
Tic Tac box. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like we have of like the ones we looked at so far too. I think this one just has some really nice weathering on it too. It just looks a lot better when it's actually got the realistic weathering on it.
Yep. Yep.
So, I mean, like being like pretty much the original color scheme, and for the most part, like the original design. Some small changes around the head or whatever and the shoulders, but you can see, staying pretty close to the original design. But
just desaturating it down a lot.
Yeah. Changing up the colors and the weathering to be a lot like super realistic. Really looks a lot better. Man, I really want to find the hand painted decals. It just blows my mind every time. Every time
I can't remember. Do they look good?
This so good. Okay.
What?
I'll after this I'll find them.
Yeah. Okay.
We'll just keep scrolling until I find it because I'm sure he posted it. This is pretty interesting. I don't know. It kind of looks a bit odd.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Go to the front one.
Here. Like the massive pecs. Like.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Kind of cool. I think.
Yeah, I know. I think it's just because it all seems like one color. That's why it's hard for me to work out what's going on.
But I don't know if like those massive chest panels, if those were like a different color, I don't know if that would really help. It's just
it all kind of blurs together a little bit, I think, because of the colors and maybe just the photo. Yeah.
Could be.
Yeah.
I wonder
I don't know why.
If we'd seen this build without looking at like 20 other different Goggs before this, I think probably I would have seen this and be like, oh, that's really cool.
Yeah. Now our taste, our palette is it's so advanced.
Yeah. Now I'm all like on the old school Gogg's actually kind of cool looking. And now I see like this, now I see this modified one. It's like, I don't want to go back to the old derpy one now.
Yeah. No, I don't know if you could color those chest things. They just end up looking like boobs or something if you brought them out too much. Yeah, it's cool, but
I do like the modification to the center part instead of being like the two laser cannons. How it's like one's like closed off, like a cockpit hatch or something. I don't know exactly what that's supposed to be, but it looks cool. Or like maybe it's just a missile door, like a big missile shoots out of there or something. But and like the little Gatling gun. I like that. That's a cool modification to that.
Yeah.
He also has the whole cutout around the eye. Also looks a lot better here as well.
Yep. The panel lining and the little rivet hole things are but not tidy, and it distracts you a bit. But still.
Yeah. I was thinking like seems like it should look good, but it's not very cleanly done. So.
I love it how pro we're getting at Gogg.
Gogg experts now. All right, so let's just. Oh man, there's a Gusheng Gogg. So I'm just gonna kind of speed mode through a lot of these. We'll just kind of pass by some. That's super cool too. That jungle camo.
One of the bottom photos. Whoa.
That's really cool camo on that.
Yeah. Oh man.
I don't think I've ever really seen camo done like that. That's really interesting.
That's great.
All right. It's old school painting style. Just he's got the Gogg arm on there. That's interesting. Gogg shoulder. There's a wild one. Oh no, he's gonna be like not loaded now. There. It starts. I was telling Josh before we started that I was worried that this is gonna happen because Twitter sometimes like the photos load really slowly. And I was worried that was maybe gonna be the case. And I wish I That's the problem. I can never remember people's actual Twitter handle names. I just recognize them when they pop up. If I knew the guy's name, I could find it. But I think anyway, I'll maybe recognize the name if I see it.
I love it. What great content. We're scrolling through looking for names and there's no images.
It's just panels of color.
Yeah, color. Oh man.
Look at these.
Damn. Look at that.
I don't want to refresh it too because it'll take me all the way back up to the top.
Yeah, yeah. So what we're looking at now is like color scheme generator. So these are some ideas.
Yeah.
We're gonna get it.
One of those Twitter pages where they just give you like the sample color schemes, right?
Yeah. Somebody said Kitakun modeler, KITAKUN _modeler
is the one who does the hand painted decals.
I think so. Well, that's what they put in the chat. We'll see.
Okay. I hope you're right. Who said that? Snake Pliskin? Snake. Thank you. I appreciate the help. Let's see here. Is this also going to be not loading? Wow. Let me just refresh it here. Come on, Twitter. Don't crap out on me now. Let's just look for. If I can see the Gogg, if I can see the Gogg day hashtag, at least I'll know what it is. Well, here you go. Now let's load it. And is this right? I don't remember. Yeah.
Yeah, that looks.
There you go.
I'm looking at some. What?
There you go. Yeah.
Thanks, Nick. Good one.
Yes. Right on. So here's the Gogg one, and we'll see some more photos of this, but just a couple other examples you can see. I love this one, so you can kind of see his how he does it. He just like blocks it out with the squares.
Yeah.
Fills it in. So this is all just hand painted. Even like the bottom one, that's crazy. The letters.
So he blocks it out and then he paints back over it. Oh, of course.
Yeah, so it's kind of going back and forth between painting the blue and the white. So he has to paint the blue back over it. So usually he'll paint the decals on like you can see before the part is like fully done. It's a kind of a process of painting the decals and painting like the full part at the same time.
Man, this is cool. Like if you were looking at the build in real life and got up close and you realize they're hand painted, you just want to look at every single one. Oh,
crazy, right?
That's amazing.
It's like all hand painted decals.
Stop it.
Crazy.
Damn. Oh, that's next level. That's cool.
So let me just end these. So let's find the Gogg one. I know he shared some other pictures of that just recently. It was just a couple days ago. But well, here's one, yeah. Oh man.
What?
Think of the time that would take.
How do you do a circle? Oh.
And I love how he's like mimicking like the haiku decals.
Yeah. Jeez. And even that dark red on the chest, the little circles, and then the bright red. That's really cool.
Here you go. So it's got that blocked out, then filled in. And boom.
And then you have
done decals.
That's it. Oh man. He's got like a YouTube channel where he just tears up Vercar, like limited P Bandai water slide sheets.
Those are for noobs. People will be thinking they're cool for throwing out the sticker sheets, like the foil sticker sheets. Like, those are for noobs. But this guy's like, water slide decals? Noobs.
Oh man, yes, we throw out stickers. Oh, that's great. Oh, you can see a little bit of his what do you call it? Where you put all the different colored dots and then you smear them.
Hey?
So see where it says go right there, the fourth
Yeah.
photo, just the backgrounds. You can see all his smearing of like his colors on the Gogg, which I guess he'd blend in. It's just cool seeing that. On the back of the torso, there's like the kind of the neck hole. That's just what I'm talking about. Yeah. Yeah. It's kind of like a halfway step. Yeah.
Oh, here you go.
Oh, yes.
Those are crazy. And he's got two of them. He made two of them. Why?
Well, they're like exactly the same.
Yeah.
Unless it's 03 and 02 or something. No, they're both 03. They're both 03. Look at the knees. What? One of them. I think they're both 03. Yeah.
Oh my.
One of them, he's like, oh no, I stuffed that one up. I'll do another one.
The little one's so cool too. The green.
What? Oh, I even did a high Gogg as well. Oh, man. And
I love this too.
Wow.
Even it's got like the the shade on the numbers.
I flipped through this one before, and I'm like, no, this is before we knew it was the guy. I'm like, no, this is a water slide. Jeez. Man, next level would be painting this on, and painting like a water slide has slipped a little bit, and you didn't realize. That would be next level. So he's like faking water slides. Look at those stars.
He's got the water slides right there.
He's using the.
He's using the water slides.
He's using the water slides
like as a reference.
As a color guide. Oh my gosh.
No, I think those actually might be stickers or maybe not water slides. But anyway, either way, he's got the actual sticker sheet there. He's just using for reference. That's pretty awesome. Crazy stuff. If you really want to be next level, that's what you got to do.
Man. Okay, I don't know if I'm following Kiriko. No, I'm not. What the hell am I doing with my life? Okay, here we go.
Ryan said next level is the painting the water slide silvering. Right.
Yes, that's it.
That'd be good.
Enter it into GBWC and Kawaguchi's like, and you go, tell me closer. That's right.
Something like a tiny little like super faint line to show like the edge of the decal.
The edge, yes.
He could do it. If anyone could do it, he'd be the one doing it. So, all right, that was Gogg Day. There's loads more. If you guys are interested in seeing even more Goggs, check them out. But that was a good one.
That was great fun. That was cool.
These are really cool. So, all right, guys, what do you think? Enjoy this new format? I did. This fun. I love going through this stuff. And I know you do too, Josh. So
yeah. I don't care if people like this show. We're just gonna keep doing it because it's fun.
Yeah. So we'll try to. I was talking to Josh about maybe doing this maybe like every 2 weeks or so. So we'll maybe try to do that. It's cool to just hang out a little bit, check out some stuff on Twitter. And like I said, these Twitter trends usually come out every couple days or so. So we'll just try to pick one, whichever kind of one is fresh around the time when we're doing the show. So whatever comes up.
Or if we find one that's super, super cool, we'll save it.
Yeah, I have a bunch saved in my phone, and like cool. Even if they're older ones, they're all still there on Twitter, right? So if I just search the hashtag, we can still find it. So if for whatever reason nothing cool comes up between now and then, I have other ones that I've kind of saved in the past. Screenshot, yeah.
Cool.
Just in preparation. So there's a bunch of cool ones. Anyway, hopefully you guys will check out some of those builders on Twitter. A lot of really cool stuff. Shout out to Kita-kun. And I'd love to do an interview with him.
Oh, dude.
That'd be so cool.
Oh yes, 4-hour interview. Have him go through all of the pieces he's done.
No,
yes.
No, thank you.
No. Oh
No.
man, dude, yeah, totally do an interview. That'd be cool. Yeah.
Maybe. I recently started studying Japanese again because I want to try to get better at it again, but it's certainly not on the level that I could interview someone for 4 hours.
Of course, yeah.
That'd be
Yeah,
cool
they need
though.
to have-
But no, I actually am seriously thinking about doing just some text interviews with some different Japanese modelers, because if it's just like some text, I can translate that well enough using a translator and using like my knowledge of Japanese to like fix the problems of the translation.
Mhm.
But Kita-kun would be a good one to do. So yeah, I'll keep that in mind. So that's it for today.
Yeah, man.
Josh?
I'm keen. That was great.
Right.
Thanks everybody for watching along. Yeah. Go check out Twitter.
Yeah. We're on Twitter too, so you can follow us there. I don't really post a whole lot. It's mostly just reposting stuff like this.
Yeah, me either. Yeah.
But you can follow us there too. And yeah, thanks everyone for hanging out. Everyone there is a bunch of people I know. I can see you all there in the chat as well too. And normally I would say hello to a bunch of people, but hello to everyone there. You guys know who you are. Thanks for hanging out. We'll see you. Yeah, someone asked when the next one is going to be. So like I said, about every 2 weeks or so. I don't know exactly when, but we'll let you guys know just on Facebook and YouTube. I'll post about it. But about 2 weeks from now, it seems like a good kind of day and time for both of us, at least for the time being. So about this time, I would imagine.
Yeah. We're gonna like make two fake Japanese Twitter accounts, and we're only gonna let you know the new episode through Twitter. You have to follow.
Yeah.
You have to find us. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Have a good day, guys. Everyone, see you next time.
Say bye.
See you on Friday for my Gunpla critique. That'll be the next live stream. So I'll see you guys then, 2 days from now. Goodbye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.